Rossi, Henry, thanks for joining us. You had a game at Hemel Hempstead last night, 1-3-2. What did you make of it, first of all, Henry?
Yeah, it was a good workout for the players. First 65 minutes was a good solid performance. It got a little bit bitty after we made a couple of changes. For the last 20 or so minutes, we were protecting one or two players that might be involved in the squad against Cheltenham on Boxing Day. But a pleasing workout. We said we wanted to take the game to give both a combination of those players that hadn't started the game for the first team yet, along with some of the young players, an opportunity to show what they could do against a good conference South side, and they certainly did that.
And obviously, as Henry's alluded to there are a number of kind of first teamers involved, Josh Vickers among them. How did those guys come through it?
Very professional. Played well. Josh made a number of saves, which is his job, but the way he went about his whole game was excellent. Ali Cisse, Sam Olsen, both had good games, strong games, Sam especially. And the youngsters, there's going to the 21s and a couple of scholars in there as well, getting more senior minutes under their belts, which they will need, making sure that their progression keeps going on that upward way.
And a couple of goals for Justin, a penalty and one from open play. How hard is he kind of banging on the door, I suppose, because he's putting in performances for 21s, 23s, whatever it may be at the moment?
He needs to improve his consistency, if we're being honest, and we've said that to him a number of times. His performance last night was reflective of that. He did some very, very good things, particularly in the second half. Drifted a little bit in the first half, didn't necessarily quite fit in exactly with how we want him to play, and he knows that he can play as well. But step by step, he's making improvements. He's still young. He's only a second-year pro, and he is knocking on the door with the first team as well. And then ultimately, Rossi and I have a decision to make in the coming weeks whether or not we think it's the right time to throw him in there, or whether we think it's the right time to actually get him for him to go and get a sustained period out on loan, which time will tell. It's probably not the right time right now over the Christmas period, as we've got plenty of games and as we know a thin squad with the number of injuries we've had and a couple of the departures. So when the time comes when we've got a few new players in, we'll see how Justin's performing and see where he lies in terms of the pecking order, and then make a decision on the back of that. But he's certainly moving in the right direction.
And you had a couple of youngsters in there, Loic amongst them. How important is it for them to get that exposure to men's football and what was basically Hemel's first 11, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fundamental for Loic, etc. Because that's all they're going to end up playing against senior men, and the more minutes under his belt to gain experience, the more benefits it is for him. He was excellent last night, especially the first half. And myself and Emery have really noticed how well he's done lately. But it's important we keep his feet on the ground and keep making sure he's learning in our position as well as he can.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.